Today we're going to delve into the world of philosophy and explore some of the most iconic phrases from history's greatest philosophers. These phrases give us a deep insight into his thoughts and ideals. Let's start. Socrates, from 470 to 399 BC. An unexamined life is not worth living. Wise is he who knows the limits of his own ignorance. All I know is that I know nothing. Socrates, the father of Western philosophy, challenges us to question and examine our existence. His words emphasize the importance of introspection and intellectual humility, urging us to recognize our limitations and to constantly seek knowledge. Plato, from 427 to 347 BC. Try to move the world. The first step will be to move yourself. Do not wait for a crisis to find out what is important in your life. What makes the boat sail is not the canvas spread, but the wind that cannot be seen. Plato, a disciple of Socrates, reminds us of the power of individual action and introspection. He emphasizes the influence of unseen forces in our lives and the need to prioritize what truly matters before crises force us to. Aristotle, from 384 to 322 BC. Having many friends is not having any. There has never been a great intelligence without a touch of madness. The ignorant affirms, the wise doubts, the sensible reflects. Aristotle, with his pragmatic approach, highlights quality over quantity in human relationships. He invites us to embrace the uniqueness of thought, recognizing that true wisdom often lies in doubt and continuous reflection. Saint Augustine of Hippo, from 354 to 430. The measure of love is to love without measure. Having faith is signing a blank sheet and letting God write on it whatever he wants. The world is a book, and those who stay at home read only one page. Saint Augustine, with his deep spirituality, speaks to us about the infiniteness of love and surrender to faith. He encourages us to explore the vast book of life, suggesting that true understanding comes from experience and journey. René Descartes, from 1596 to 1650. I think, therefore I am. There are no easy methods to solve difficult problems. There is nothing we fully dominate except our thoughts. Descartes, the father of rationalism, challenges us to find certainty in our own thinking. He highlights the complexity of challenges and the importance of meticulous analysis. For Descartes, introspection and mastery of thought are fundamental to understanding oneself and the world. John Locke, from 1632 to 1704. Reading furnishes the mind with materials for knowledge, but only thinking makes what we read ours. I have always considered the actions of men as the best interpreters of their thoughts. Where there is no law, there is no freedom. Locke, an advocate for empiricism, reminds us that acquired knowledge must be processed and internalized. He believes our actions reflect our innermost thoughts, and that true freedom can only exist within a structure of laws and order. David Hume, from 1711 to 1776. Beauty in things exists merely in the mind which contemplates them. Reason is and ought only to be the slave of the passions. In general, errors in religion are dangerous, those in philosophy only ridiculous. Hume, a skeptic and empiricist, invites us to recognize the subjectivity of perception and the primacy of emotions over reason. He also challenges us to reflect on the influence and dangers of religion compared to philosophy. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, from 1712 to 1778. Generally, those who know little speak much, and those who know much speak little. I prefer to be a man of paradoxes than a man of prejudices. Nature made man happy and good, but society depraves him and makes him miserable. Rousseau, a revolutionary thinker, speaks about simplicity, authenticity, and the innate purity of human beings. He criticizes society for corrupting man's natural goodness and encourages us to embrace complexity and contradiction. Immanuel Kant, from 1724 to 1804. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. There are no guarantees. From the viewpoint of fear, none are strong enough. From the viewpoint of love, none are necessary. That's why children are sent to school, not so much to learn something, but to get used to sitting still and scrupulously obeying what they are told. Kant, a pillar of modern philosophy, teaches us about morality, autonomy, and education. He believes true goodness can be seen in how we treat the most vulnerable and emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and critical reflection. Karl Marx, from 1818 to 1883. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Philosophers have only interpreted the world in various ways. The point is to change it. Workers have nothing to lose in a communist revolution but their chains. Marx, a fierce critic of capitalism, challenges us to go beyond mere interpretation and to act to change the world. He sees workers as the driving force of change and reminds us of the unintended consequences of our actions. Friedrich Nietzsche, from 1844 to 1900. What does not kill me makes me stronger. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Nietzsche, with his nihilistic perspective, speaks about overcoming passion and authenticity. He encourages us to embrace life in all its complexity and to dance to the rhythm of our own music, regardless of others' judgment. Jean-Paul Sartre, from 1905 to 1980. Hell is other people. We do not do what we want, and yet we are responsible for who we are. Even if we were deaf and mute like a stone, our very passivity would be a form of action. Sartre, a proponent of existentialism, reminds us of the freedom and responsibility inherent in the human condition. He highlights the complexity of human relationships and the inevitability of our choices, even in inaction. Michel Foucault, from 1926 to 1984. Psychology can never tell the truth about madness, because it is madness that holds the truth of psychology. We need to address our secret monsters, our clandestine wounds, our hidden insanity. People know what they do. They frequently know why they do what they do. But what they don't know is the effect produced by what they do. Foucault, with his critical analysis of institutions and power, challenges us to question dominant narratives and confront our inner demons. He reminds us of the complex interplay between knowledge, power, and identity in modern society.